Are you happy with the Soraka video? Yeah, I think I'm happy with it, which I don't know if it's a good sign or not. It's the Soraka guide I've released is the second time I've like used the video editing software properly and tried to do like edits and cut out a lot of like voice editing there as well, and clips, and I was messing around with the 3D camera, which you probably didn't really notice at all, to be honest, but I felt like doing it anyway just to maybe increase the value of the video a little bit there. I mean, I did my best. I think that's like near my absolute limitations of what I can do in terms of video editing, so I hope that's enough. And if you guys like it, I'll keep doing more stuff like that. If you guys don't, then I'll have to have a little rethink and think about something else I can do instead. So yeah, as I said in the comments, yeah, I'm a one-man band, so yeah, all the editing, all the video capture, all the voice acting is all me. So yeah, I'm just by myself, so I don't have anyone apart from myself. I do the thumbnail art and stuff like that myself as well. It's all been a learning process. Although I'm not happy with the thumbnail art for that Soraka guide, I just kind of dished one out at like last minute. I'll probably re-edit that for tomorrow as well. And thank you, baby, for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. Thank you so much. Honestly thought it was pretty good, especially since you did it myself. Oh, I appreciate that. Miria, just finished watching the guide. It's really comprehensive. I never know what kind of items to build on her, and the guide is helping me rethink your builds. Nice. And hey, Smoke, I see you there. How you doing, man? So yeah, the guide is gonna be weaker for a lot of you in chat already, I would imagine, because you know it's a guide video designed for people that don't know much at all about Soraka, or new or coming into the support role, so they're not sure what to do. Thank you, Mr. Shorty. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. You guys are being very kind to me. I'm 2 hours late and I still get subs and stuff. You guys are very nice. You'll upvote it anyway. Thank you. And hey, pro little tip, by the way, if you do want to help out any content creators on YouTube, if you're able to like obviously the most obvious things like thumbs up and comments are like obviously really good for a video, but the extra leap is, even if you're not interested in the video, is to actually let it full play, because watch time on YouTube algorithms are like the most important thing in terms of YouTube willing to advertise your content. So if you know you're not going to be at your PC, maybe, you know, you know, you're going to go out to do some shopping, leaving up a video would help out as well for that watch time as well. So yeah. You're Rage unsubbing on the January the 30th due to late start? No, Countess. I saw you in Fuzz Monkey's channel today. I can see you've already left me. And Smoke, what have you been doing with your life, man? Because me and Void were talking about you yesterday. We were talking about him, Void coming back into the UK. I think he's planning on around June. So hopefully Void, most of you guys probably aren't aware of Void. He moved over for a year to New Zealand. And yeah, he's a nice guy. So hopefully he'll be back and active again around in the summertime. And hey UK Blood, how you doing? Hey Cow. Okay, right, so let me retune my brain. We're playing Veigar Support. I didn't really give you guys a chance because I was just talking. But GLP build, Glacial Augment. I think if you haven't seen the PBE patch notes for 9.2, Brand is getting gutted like really badly. They're mainly nerfing his passive. They're making it so that the passive burn damage is being reduced, but they're making it so the more AP you have, when you get 3, you know the explosion, after you get 3 stacks of the passive, they get the explosion. They're buffing the damage on that based on per 100 AP. But overall, they're aiming to nerf Brand's win rate in solo queue by 1.5%. So, I think like in terms of AP mages coming into the start of Season 9, I think Brand will probably go down to maybe a tier 3. Especially with how his risk is anyway, in terms of being able to land those spells. I think Veigar will actually be stronger than Brand once that nerf comes through. And then you've also got Zyra as well as one of your options. So yeah, it's kind of spicy, really. So would it help if I had 100 browsers up and they're all looping your video? No, I'm pretty sure it's done by IP address. So no, the 100 browsers probably wouldn't help. But I mean, if you really want to try. Although no, if you did that, I might get flagged for like botting or something. So yeah, maybe not do that. Alright, this Dark Harvest on the Jhin and Guardian on the Morgana. Interesting adaptation of the use of the Morgana there. Taking Guardian so that you can maybe get into melee range a little bit quicker as well after proccing it. Alright. Kaiser just got out-traded like crazy though. So I kept Morgana alone there, but Jin's very good in the laning phase as well, not only for lane shoving in, but you've got to also respect that 4-shot crit as well. Veigar's pretty weak early. Yeah, that 4th shot coming through hurts. This Kaiser's missing a lot of CS. She's on 12 CS. Jin's on 17, so she has a couple of CS behind. Morgana has no health potions left though, she just used her last one, but she has got cookies. So it's gonna take a while. I think they win this before. When we hit 6, we might have a better chance. Yeah, I'm surprised the Morgana just didn't E herself really quickly there and just walk through the shield. Walk through the cage, I mean. If she did that, she would have taken less damage, so that's nice. The 3 CS behind. I think both AD carries are being a tiny bit sloppy on CSing. It's my cage down for quite a long time now, so I've got to be careful here with a binding and then a Jhin W. Might get a Jhin W coming out there. Okay, well Morgana's pretty low. She's already used that cookie. She hasn't got another one for 2 minutes. So if we can get a spell on her, if she somehow gets stunned when messing up a black shield, it's going to force her flash. Oof, that's spearman. So we know Nidalee's down here, so what we'll do is we'll do the ward trick. Bam. A little tip in terms of that ward if you are on this side of the lane. Nidalee's there. So if you stand here and you aim for like there, it's kind of hard to set. There's like a little ridge there in the waterfall. You'll get that ward over 100% of the time. And yeah, Morgana's passive is spell vamp, but it's not that great. Q damage can make it so it's relatively okay. Okay, Morgana's dead, I think. Yeah. Just want to walk away from the Jhin. No assist there though. We can go straight for this. Okay, that's the heal break. Glacial Augment slowing down the Jin's movement speed there quite a lot. I'm gonna have to use a cookie here for mana regen. I don't know if I can't kill this Jhin. Just gonna have to flash. I don't know how much his 4 shots damage is gonna be. Awkward. Nidalee's here again as well. Gonna use a health potion here. She's still in the area. Dark Harvest landed there. We need anyone down here. We're both dead. We're both 100% dead. We needed help. Although saying that Nidalee's missing a lot. She took it out. She whiffed that a lot. Jhin hasn't got... And that was a very nice play there from the Kaiser because the Jhin didn't have flash either. They messed that up so hard. If Nidalee just hit one of her spears there, we would have been like Ripperino'd. We shouldn't have come out of that ahead. That should have been a straight 2-0 for them. Shaco was nowhere near, and we had no mid lane assistance there either. I mean, that play alone was pretty poor. Anyway, from our team's perspective, because that Nidalee was in this brush for such a long time. But yeah, kind of surprised that happened. And hey Zam, how you doing? And hey Eve, and hey Ultra, and hey Vissen, how you doing? So this lane, it's a shame Kaiser died there, because it would have been nice if she was still here to push in the lane. Looking at getting level 6 soon. Just need to whittle them down a little bit, and then we can then try and do a full combo with my ulti. In terms of CS though, Jhin is quite far ahead, actually. Mainly because of Nidalee pressure, but the Kaiser does have 2 extra assists, so it does mitigate that a tiny bit. So Jin's about 15 CS here, he's probably going to get that kind of minion as well, so he's going to be close to, yeah, 60 CS he should be on. 58 to 40, so we're nearly 20 CS behind, but 2 assists pretty much make up that deficit. Let's get a ward here so we can try and see bindings. Wow, this is high aggro here. Kaiser can go into this. It's a shame I didn't hit 6 sooner. Like if Kaiser managed to get in there a little bit quicker, then we would have had my ulti. But Yasuo is there as well. Yeah. We're getting actually like hardcore camp down here. Pick up another control and a half potion. Surprised Nico decided to push in the lane instead of urgently coming back down to the bot. Yasuo is going to go through these minions. Okay, they're going to push down the tower painting instead. Kaiser has no ulti. We have no summoners apart from my ignite. My free boots just came through, so that's nice. But yeah, we're getting pretty camped down here, but we're actually, apart from the slight CS deficit, we're actually coming off okay. Yasuo did lose a tiny bit of CS mid, but he's still ahead in his own lane there. Jin's ult's on cooldown. Morgana still has hers. This is quite good potential here on the Jhin. Yeah, that's nice. I'm probably going to die to Morg, but the Kaiser should be able to pick up a kill here. She's got red buff there as well. It's a good trade. She needs to push this lane in as quickly as possible. Okay. I mean, Kaiser has got a red buff, but she hasn't got much mana. Dark Harvest on the Nidalee's going to proc here. Did she dodge the spear though? Yes, I think she did. Ooh. A lot of action going on this game. Hey Faraka, can I add German subtitles for your guide? I want to help your content. Yeah, du hast. Ja. Bitteschön. I would much appreciate that. If you want to add German subtitles, by all means. Someone said in the comment section that there was usually for a couple of my guides there are closed captions, like for example my support tier list, it's automatically generated. I don't know how long it takes for automatic subtitles to pop on, but it did for that 55-minute support guide tier list thing that I made on Wednesday, I think it was. So there's a chance automatic captions might be done for that video soon, and if not, then I'll do my own English ones. Why do you think Glacial Augment is better than Comet? Well, I think not only is Glacial Augment better than Comet, I think Electrocute's better than Comet as well. Glacial Augment, basically what it does is it enhances your CC by a considerable amount. Because usually what happens once people start buying tier 2 boots is that they can just simply walk away from the cage because they've just got the movement speed. Now if you can slow them down, it basically guarantees, unless they have a dash or a flash, it basically guarantees that they get stuck into that cage. So Cage value is huge on Veigar. I've said it like multiple times. I think Cage is the best CC spell, possibly in the entire game. Considering the amount of dash champions there are as well, it does a massive amount of zoning potential, and once you get the CDR to come through, the cooldown reduction. In terms of sieging, it's insane because you can block off half a turret, basically. Similar to like an Anivia wall, but obviously it's way scarier than a Anivia wall because you can't go, you don't want to walk into it. I'm not picking up the gold stacks though. Shaco started doing the... Ooh, okay. I wasn't sure if the Morgana was going to be in Black Shield range there. I think I still get a passive charge for stuns even if they are shielded. I want to get rid of that trap there put by Jhin. And hey Dom, by the way. What are my thoughts and explanation whenever you do poorly in the game? When you do bad in a game, your only like focus should be vision control. Not making plays, but trying to prevent the enemy from doing plays. Does that make sense? So wards, making sure things are warded and stuff like that. If you're doing really badly as well, you shouldn't really call for anything either because you're probably in the wrong mindset to do things. Ooh, nice. Jin's gonna have heal. I was thinking maybe like a Q. This is gonna be interesting if Jhin ults me. There's a decent Morgana Q though. We have no vision in the river above us. And there's also Guardian as well that we need to kind of play around with a little bit. Ooh. I couldn't quite get in there. Should be enough, you. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't so sure about the Kaiser dive in there anyway. I guess overall it's okay because they lose this minion wave and it will be pushing towards us, but I think that was probably a little too much. We could have just out-sustained them there and then out-sustained them there and then taken like more turret platings, and we would have had like more gold versus them, if that makes sense, and we would have had our summoners and things. So yeah, it was always that chance that was going to happen because we had no vision like literally anywhere here. It was completely dark. Hey Amelia, how you doing? Great Soraka guy, but thank you so much. Good. I'm a little bit like, I'm not as I don't know if you guys remember the people that were here on stream when I released the how to support guide. I was extremely like I'm not quite as much about that in terms of the Soraka one, but I am a little bit. So yeah, I hope it's okay. It looked cool though, Bizzleberry, gotta give her that. Did it though? I'm already on quite a low HP here. Just having a... Jhin ulti focus on me would be pretty annoying. Ooh. So trying to make sure that we're not getting a jungler coming through the lane there. Good ward there from the Morgana. Wasn't expecting that actually. Just look at that like vision control there with the cage. There's nothing they can do about that apart from like maybe using a black shield early to walk through that. Just gonna use my GLP there for like minor harassment. Just knocking off that Morgana's mobility boots as well is quite handy. Okay. Got a little bit of damage there done to the Morgana. It's not the easiest of lanes to break into though with that black shield. Maybe Nidalee could be around here. It's kind of interesting. No, she's not here. I was gonna say she cleared that out so that Nidalee can maybe come down, but at least we managed to reward it. Hey Peach, Ludi video made me super happy this morning. Good, good, good. Yeah, I realized that my last Lulu video released was probably like 5, 6, maybe longer months ago. So yeah, my bad. Come on, hit, just one. Got him. I'm dead for this though. Lily's also here. So there's a TP from Jarvan. Shaker might be able to get something here as well. Yeah, that's a Morgana kill there. Nilly's kind of making a mess of things. TP coming in from Aatrox. Good Q there from the Kaiser. Shaker does fall down though. Yes, Soho is getting top tower. Nico's getting some decent damage onto the mid. So we should get 2 towers. They'll get 1. Okay, finish up with Sorcerer Shoes just so I've got more movement speed plus the Ether Wisp because we're going to be buying Twin Shadows next because that also will apply Glacial Augment. Hey Ben, howdy partner by the way. Oh. I'm dead. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually, like, yeah, I can see why the Yasuo was being way more aggressive there. I didn't actually realize he's actually decently fed. He's got the no CS in the game as well on 150. Yeah, my bad. If I could have flashed away from that, I would have survived, but I had no flash. Just trying to keep up with chat. So there's a little conversation going on that I can't really comment on because I've missed out half the conversation, but yeah. Okay, so the plan now is Herald is already being done and stuff like that, and the next Drake is in 4 minutes. Oh, that's a good stun there to the mob. Let's just finish her off really quickly here. We've got Glacial Augment heading down here. I mean, the Morgana kill was nice. I guess we could have backed off away from that. I don't know. I just thought Nico was able to do a tad bit more there, but I guess not. Aatrox managed to kill the Yasuo here. Jarvan has no ulti. Kaiser's fighting a little pointless 1v1 here. Not really sure why she's hanging around there instead of answering to mid. A little bit messy on the map right now, but we do have double Mountain Drake. There is a third Mountain Drake coming up, and we can actually buy another controlled here. Baron is spawning in 30 seconds, so we can try and get some Baron vision now. Really high action game, especially with like 3v2, 4v2 bot side as well, and we've actually managed to come ahead. But their bot lane, even though with the repeated ganks that they got, there are 3-10, whereas we're 11-9. A lot of deaths this game, a lot of fights. So that's some decent-ish Baron stuff if we do manage to win a fight. Fight for Baron, to be honest. Kaiser's like being a little bit greedy for this. Kaiser doesn't need to be down there, and Yasuo is going to be a problem there as well. Shaker's trying to answer it. I would like to see us fighting for Baron, rather than just trying to keep CSing through. Okay, so Jin's dead. Missed that cannoning, I was watching the mini-map. There's 2 fights going on right now. Okay, Yasuo can't go through there. Alright, we got 3 kills. We lost our jungler though, so we're going to have to push in mid instead. Looks like they did okay in that top fight. Let's get a ward over here. We can get some okay damage to this. Jin's up now. Nidalee and Jarvan are above us around at their blue buff. This should be inhib, it's just Jhin spawning. Jarvan's here now, I don't know what he's got. Okay, Jhin missed every single spell there. We're losing this fight up on this top section though. Nidalee's 2v1ing. Yeah, Nico's having a pretty rough game right now. Sheko is on his way. She's definitely dead in Nidalee. There's no way she's getting out of that. Shin Kaiser walked on a trap there though. Pretty simple kill. Okay, so that's their jungler down, but I don't think we can push Baron from that. We're gonna lose our mid. Wow, that was a good binding there from Morgana. We're trading tier 1 towers right now. They're continuing to push him. Alright, so that's the shield down, the back shield. I want to play off this still. I want to fight, man. I think we could win a fight there with everything up. Kaiser has 2k gold though. Makes sense. I've got a lot of gold too. Just think we could have pressured that one, maybe won a fight there and get some more map control going on here. As much as I would like to stay and try and kill that Jarvan, considering he has no magic resistance, I don't want to take that risk. 1v1. He is a solo laner after all. It would have been a bit cheeky if I did get the kill off there. Mountain Drake spawning also in 5 seconds, so let's actually get over there now. Might need to move my controller down onto that Mountain Drake. This would give us, if we get this Mountain Drake, that's 3 Mountain Drakes. So Baron will die ridiculously quickly. Oh, nice spear though. Wait, we're doing this without a jungler? Interesting. Very risky. But hey, we've got 3 Mountain Drakes. That is 30% extra damage to towers and objectives. Yay. Okay. I haven't really got any of my team nearby. Let's try and keep up this Baron control. I'm gonna put a ward here. I'm just gonna use Twin Shadows here. Do they know? Yeah, they know. Okay, got the control ward out of the way. The only person that has controls in the team is this Morgana. My team is like nowhere near though. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Leave that control ward alone. Where is my team? Right, finally like Aatrox is coming over now. I do have control ward still for the Baron, so it's not too much of an issue. Right, let's just get that control ward down now because we're going to be fighting, it looks like. A couple of Jhin traps there slowing me down coming into this. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. I'm out of sight of the Jhin. Oh, gotta do a decent cage here. Good job, Shaco, thank you. Jarvan's trying to come into this. Good flash over there from the Kai's, and Morgana flashing away there as well. It's 3 for 2, and my control ward's still on the Baron pit. Nice flash ulti over there, that's going to be an ace. Nika did a good job there. She might die to tower there though. Okay, Kaiser managed to pick up aggro. Ooh. Okie dokie. I was trying to think if we should just go def cap, scale it in with the passive. Hey Thunder Spice and hey Happy. How you both doing? I saw Jarvan and he thought it was a support. Wow, why would you get that idea? Someone giving you any dirty ideas about Jarvan support? Well, panic TP coming in there from the Jarvan. Twin Shadows. I don't think that's just, yeah. He's a bit slippery. Kaiser should be nearby though. She hasn't got her ulti, but she has got red buff. Jarvan actually legit gets away. That was a Nico clone there. Oh Don't even get to put my E down. Didn't even notice that the Java managed to get the stacks ready for that. Shaco isn't quite here yet. Nico has ulti. This could be a decent ult. Shaco, yeah, I was gonna say Shaco needs to go for the Morgana, a much easier kill there. It's now 1v1. If Shaco wins this fight, the only thing he can really do is just do jungle creeps. Sloppy fight, really. People shouldn't have been given Java the free Q hits as well for his passive thing. Is Zombie Ward still good? Yeah, you can still go Zombie Ward. It's okay. Poro is also decent as well if you're playing a roaming champion and get some deep Poros randomly like in the enemy jungle. Like you could get like, for example, like one in here, etc. But I don't know, I prefer eyeballs usually. Just get more damage. We've got insane damage with the 3 mountain drakes. Yeah, that's already ours. We've got 5 people now with the Baron buff. There's a cloud drake spawning in 30 seconds, so we should probably lean towards the tier 3 because Shaco got the mid inhib. Hey Ultima, how you done? Need to be a little bit careful here. This is like... oh yeah. Nico, Nico! No, Nico. Yeah, Nico basically died for free there. She messed up completely. Team fight's going okay though with the Aatrox AoE. Yeah, we got 4 on the end there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught that, but basically Nico was standing here and she Zhonya'd. Basically she wanted to press R and walk forward and then Zhonya'd, but she did like a very early Zhonya's. But don't know if we can end there. It's nice that we got a Nexus Tower though, but they're all respawning. It's a shame. If the Nico played that a little bit cleaner, then that would have been game right there. Hey June, how you doing? I mean, this is a lot worse than normal, and Bizzle usually doesn't go into consistent fighting, so it's unusual for him in IMO tittering. Wait, what's unusual for me? Dying a lot? That's not unusual. I'm dead all the time. Both in-game and IRL. Okay, let's get this Cloud Drake. Push down for another inhib and just end the game. Should be pretty simple. I didn't see your previous message, Eve. I can't scroll up, I'm sorry. Dead inside? Yeah, aren't we all? You thought I had a buggy screen? Oh, tittering. You are hilarious. I've literally never heard that joke ever, by the way. No one has ever told me yet that it's a grey screen stream before. Really weird fight here. Yeah, Nico's having a little bit of an awkward time there. Jin dies from the Shaco there. Yeah, the Kaiser and the Shaco picking up people out the back. I could flash forward here to kill Morgana, but that might be a bit much. No, my ult. How's Aatrox doing? He got another Nexus Tower down. He's got his ultimate form popped here. So I guess we're gonna get aced here. We're gonna get that tower. It's on 5 HP. It's not gonna go down, is it? Yeah, that sucks that the Yasuo is able to winnable my my ult. Yeah, Nika just needs to relax. Like the last 2 fights, she's messed up either the combo or she's just got caught out really early. They can easily come back and end the game, by the way. This is like, I mean, yeah, we're ahead, but if we keep having these stupid mistakes, then it's gonna like flip it on its head. I need 100 gold for death count. Hey Glow, long time no see. How have you been? And hey Eeps. Eeps, have you been, wait, Eeps. It's been a while since I've seen you as well, Eeps, I think. Is that a coincidence? Mid inhibs respawning there. The Yasuo's died, that's like their best player. This is a good cage, yeah. Yeah, she tried to like flash my... About to get cage. I can't get out though. Oh yes I can. I had loads of HP. Loads of it. That's why I love Veigar support. Like the damage is pretty good mid to late game. But it's not just that, the CC is actually really legit. Like the cage cooldown is pretty decently low after that. So yeah, I really like Veigar support. I think it's really fun as well. The executing people with your ulti as well is really cool. Just those first few levels in lane can be kind of rough. You've been lurking under a different name, Glow, because you changed it? Oh, okay. Fair enough. And hey, Gabs, by the way. And hey, Hamburger. And hey, Kim. Hey, Kim, did I say hi to you, Kim? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's honor the Kaiser. We had to deal with a lot of flamingos down the bot side. It's pretty nutty. Camped quite a lot there. Did second damage in the game. And considering Kaiser was mega camp there as well, she was top as well. So bot lane doing quite literally the most damage in the game. Considering how far... Well, we weren't behind. We kept going like... Even in these like 3v2s, 4v2 situations. But it wasn't fun to have to deal with though. We had to take a lot of pressure there.